Hello there, Capricorn. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Capricorn for August of 2019. We're 8 months into the year. Can you believe it? It's flying by, isn't it? Well, for everybody who's new, we pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you, makes all Capricorns name Frankie for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign, get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I don't think the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month like an overall theme for the month. And I have a short message for us before I begin, and it's if you need help, you need to ask for the help, because we help others without even thinking about it. And if we are the Capricorn that needs the help, everything is here. It's on our side this month in order to get it. And then I think, because we won't do it, we never ask, but it's important, if it's whatever areas it's in, that if you need help, we are to ask for it, because it's important. It's just as important to give as it is to receive, and that's kind of a recurring theme for us for quite a while now. We have really good words. They're resilience, depth, intention, integrity, and synthesis. Blending all this stuff together, I looked at our cards, I was like, what in the world's going on? 3 of the signs got this one card here that's going to come up as we're doing the reading, and all of it was in the exact same place. So I thought, that's really strange. So there must be a theme going out, maybe astrological wise, I don't know, but something that's in a theme type within the readings this month. Our first card here on the bottom is the Hierophant, and that means tradition. A traditional factors in our life, whether it can be a philosophy, a social organization, any kind of authority, or authoritative type group, but we would feel like a great deal of loyalty to it. When we would find the group or the, whatever it is, the authority, to be very supportive, and it's a choice. We would choose to live in accordance with the beliefs that we have in common with the group, organization, maybe corporation that we work for. We could be like aspiring to become the leader of the group, or we could have a relationship maybe with the leader of the group. Trying to think of examples, but either way, right? This group, tradition, whatever it is, it serves us in some manner or in some form. It brings us comfort or inspiration, or helps us set intention. We might feel stronger because we're with it, those kind of things. But at the same token, there would be like a judgmental quality about it. So it would have a set of rules and regulations, things that we're supposed to live or abide by. And if we don't, we would be called into account because we didn't follow their rules, or we didn't do what they wanted us to do. So with that being said, right underneath it is the 9 of Pentacles energy, and that's good money news coming into us. I'm trying to think, because Spirit's saying some of us may want to overthrow that authority or power figure or organization, because it's stifling us in some manner. So the cards can work both ways, Capricorn. So for a few of us, I think we're just going to say, I'm out of my depth here, and my intention is this group is not serving me anymore. And if the judgment came at me, I might want to kick it in the butt and go somewhere else, like in the manner of, is this work? The work situation or something like that. I may just want to go somewhere else because I don't like your rules or your regulations anymore. And then we would go do the something else, if that makes any sense. So some of us may want to throw it over, and say that's the end of that. And others of us are going to say, yes, this serves me. I want to be, the head of this, or I want to be, if some of us may be in relationship with the head of it. And what it makes me think of is kind of an energy like my husband could, or my wife could be the leader of this in some manner or form. So if I get called into account because they did something wrong, so we have that word integrity in there, and intention. So, and resilience. So if I'm the Capricorn that's getting wore down or wore out in some manner, and that resilience is down, we have a lot of good energies or strong energies coming up in here. We might want to maybe take some help from this, Hierophant type energy, because the next card's excellent. We have the Star card. That means we're experiencing like a new flow of energy, and we're feeling good about ourselves and our place in the universe, is the way I'm to say it. Feeling good about ourselves, feeling good about our place in the universe. Look, she's got two pitchers of water. One she's pouring on the ground, and the other one's coming from spirit. So it's a point of departure card. It's like a place that I've actually been preparing myself for like a number of years, and because of it, I would receive assistance from like spirit, from the invisible world, that's what the water is, and from the natural or material world, where the help would come if we needed help for something. It means good things are coming to us because we are in the flow of the pure energy of the universe. So we'd be full of faith, uh, freely feeling, trusting in life and feeling free in this kind of energies. And what it does, the Star card, is it opens the door for all kinds of new opportunities for us, like new opportunities in careers, new opportunities in relationships. And we actually have two people cards in here also, so new opportunities in relationships for those of us that are interested in having a new relationship or a new friendship, things along those lines. And it's because we are in tune. When we get the Star card, we are in tune with like the natural abundance of the universe. So it means we'd be getting all these really good, powerful benefits in the material world, like in the form that comes like in money, possessions, recognition for things that we've done in the, or assistance, like they were saying to us in the beginning. If you need help, ask for it. So it could be assistance coming to us. But it's a card of manifestation. So what she's doing is she's so in touch with spirit, right? And God is so in tune that she's pulling from the spiritual realm and doing physical manifestation without spilling a drop. So it's an excellent energy, and I love it for us, even with this Hierophant type energy around it. It feels good for most of us that it might be something that we feel has integrity and can help us with intention. And this is an intention card, you know? This is the ability, that our word, synthesis. This is the ability to blend that which is coming from spirit and to physically bring it and form it, right? Into form on the earth plane. And to me, that's exciting energy, especially with this Nine of Pentacles underneath it, which is another material plane energetics. But to me, that star card would be our prayers being answered, or, like wishes coming to fruition for us this month, which is exciting. It's actually a good energetics, because here's our next card, Justice, and this is shown up this is the fourth reading. This is, I think, shown up in either two or all three of the last ones that I've done, but right here as the second card that I turned over, laid over. And this is when we are concerned with external circumstances and we're waiting for the timing or the action to be right. We could be seeking justice in maybe a personal affair or a business affair, but the star card's showing us that we are going to get it right. But it's really important that we work in a manner that is our word, integrity, and that our intention is to, in any case, and our intention, it's important that we work to resolve the situation in a way that is fair and just for everybody who's participating. We have to create balance, not only of power, but emotional reactions to the situation that's at hand, which could be a jockeying, let's say, for power, or the division of material possessions. If I'm going for maybe trying to think, those of us that may have went through a divorce or something like that. But the card itself means moderation in all things. Because sometimes the Justice card can mean someone's calling us in to arbitrate a situation, to, tell me what the heck's going on, or I want you to be on my side because I'm on the side of right. But the truth of it is, if we were called forward with this Justice card, right, we would act in a fair and balanced manner, so that everyone would benefit or be helped or served. So we would be neutral. We would be capable, if it was an arbitration thing, looking at both sides of the issue. Now I'm going to tell you what I told the other 2 or 3 signs that got this. Let's say I'm going through a divorce case and a division of property. I would not allow myself, I would not take more than I was due, because we have the word integrity and we have the word intention. I would not take more than what is my just due, but I would take that which is my just due. If that makes any sense, I would keep it straightforward, integrity, balanced, honest, that kind of energy to go around with this Justice card coming in, because we have that Star card here, so we are manifesting. But in order to manifest what it is we want, we have to have our intention word really set and totally clear, right, Capricorn? So we know what it is, where we are going forward, what we are going forward to, and we are not taking more, we are taking our just desserts, our just dues. So at no time this month, are we are to take the help that we need or deserve, but not more than would be our fair share, if that makes any sense. Because now we have the two people card, so say for us that are going through a divorce, we may be divorcing one and moving on to the other one, or have another person or that's going to help us to be able to do that, in that manner. Because the next card here is the Page of Rods, and this, usually rods are financial, business, career type energy. Now this is fire energy, so it's going to be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. It can be younger. It's male or female, because these are general readings. And this page carries a message about a current project or something that we're working on, or a situation. Normally it's something we're doing like for work, but needless to say, the information that we get from this Page of Rods energy is just, it is, let me see, the information is positive. That's the way they want me to say it. The information is positive. It can come from a younger person, a friend. It could be a younger person that's wants to experience work. It's like this guy's here is the eager beaver. He's also related to international travel, meetings with foreigners, philosophical interests, things that we could be really interested in, especially with the Hierophant energy. Maybe it's a work energy, but we're going to get really good news. The other thing the Page of Rods carries is the same energetics as the King and Queen. So it's loyal, honest, trustworthy, true. So whatever the information is that comes forward from this Page of Rods, I can trust it. It's honest. It's coming to me for a reason, and the reason is because I deserve it, right? If I need the help, I take it. If I deserve it, because, or I never asked for it, so, asking is not a sign. Asking for help when we need it is not a sign of our incapability. It's a sign of our ability to receive as much as what we get, right? Because our next energy here is the Page of Swords, and that, Queen of Swords. What am I thinking? I still got the page in my head here. So Queen of Swords energy. And this is an extremely powerful card. Normally, the Queen of Swords is sitting on a throne sideways with that sword right out in front of you. And she's doing this kind of energy. Come on. She has a rope around her wrist. Most of the time it's like, come on. Am I going to knight you, or am I going to chop off your head? It's that type of energy. She's the emotional component of the spiritual realm, of the mental realm, rather. But she doesn't really have emotion. This is the person, if I'm going to deal with them, right, they would want the facts only. So if it's something that I want from this Queen of Swords energy, I'm going to come in prepared to answer the questions, to answer them with our word integrity, to answer them with intention. Because this is, whoever it is someone that has suffered severe emotional trauma, like bereavement, widowhood, separation, divorce, those kinds of loss of any kind, but came out on the other end even stronger and more powerful because of it. It could be us, Spirit asking us to step up into the place, or into this type of energy, because it's really strong-willed, with the ability to cope with loss and go on and become better because of it. It can mean that we have suffered some kind of turmoil or a trauma in our life, but even so, no matter how devastating it would have seemed at the time, it would be the thing that opened us up, like to new vistas. If we can see the experience as spiritual and helpful, it makes us stronger, um, makes us stronger on our path forward. It's like the painful experience is seen as the source forward. I'm thinking how to say it. The source forward to the positive growth, to the star card and to this justice here. The source forward to positive growth, to our own development, of our integrity, our intention, our resilience. The Queen of Swords is powerful energy. So some of us are going to be asked to come forward. The other thing is, if I'm going for something, like an institution, let's say, for a loan, right? The bank. I'm going to the bank for a loan, and I'm hoping I'm going to get the loan. Go in prepared with all of the right information and the facts only. It's not that this energy doesn't possess emotion, because it does. It's the emotional component of the mental realm, but it doesn't get tied up or bogged down, in the energetics of, oh, I want this because, and the boohoo crying. It never works with Queen of Swords, because the energy's that powerful, right? It's like, but I need, and they'll be like, tell me why you need it, or tell me what you need it for. It's that kind of dynamics. So I don't know where it's going to come down. Some of us, it could be like a new boss that's very factual, straight-laced, but going to give me an opportunity of my life. Others of us, it could be, she's resilient, that's for sure. She does have depth of character and personality and strong integrity. And I don't think with that Queen of Swords energy, we could tell the worst sob story is what Spirit's saying, that we could tell her in the world wouldn't even have an effect, because whatever it was that they went through, right, would be way more powerful, or way more, what do I want to say? Way more powerful, way bigger story than we could ever tell them, so it's a strong thing. And it's important that we stay steady, stable during this month. And if we need help, we are to go ask for it. And steady, stable is what they're telling me. I'm holding our angel card and I'm looking down at the words and not looking at our angel. Steady, stable. Well, Capricorn, ground yourself. Whatever it is, we're going for some type of a manifestation, energetics here, and we're going to get it. The news is good because we have the Page of Rods and the Queen of Swords and the Star and Justice on our side, especially if we do it in that fair balance thing. Ground yourself. I don't think I've ever picked that. That's a beautiful card. It says, and I've been doing this for 3 years, it says, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. The Star card is a card of balance. She's pulling from spiritual and manifesting in physical and not spilling one drop. Remember that. For those of us that are moving forward here, it says, when you detach from the awareness of the body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. That's that Queen of Swords energy. We are helping you with balance to balance the spiritual and material world. Star card again, so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. I have never pulled that card. Out of 3 years, I've never pulled it. We're going to have to go look and see what it says. That sounds just like this reading, like being that real, I don't know. Queen of Swords is powerful, you know? Sticking to the facts. It's staying straight and level. It's moving forward with resilience into the energetics of the star and justice. And if I think about it that way with manifestation, there'd be particular rules that would go with it. So that's interesting, Capricorn. This card is a signal that your energy and attention need to be grounded. If you've been feeling spacey, confused, or forgetful, this card speaks to the reason. Ungroundedness means that your attention is directed up too high, as if you're not in the body. A balance is needed between focus on spirit and focus on earth. That's exactly what we've been talking about here. Exactly. You can ground yourself by walking barefoot on grass or soil, by eating foods from the ground like potatoes and carrots, by rubbing your bare feet, by touching a tree or a plant, or by visualizing roots coming from the bottom of your feet into the earth. Grounding will help you better concentrate and focus, and will also increase your connection to the angels. So it works. It's a circle. It's all the manifesting. It's circular energy, in and out, in and out. As we bring it forward, it says spend time gardening, work with flower essences, adjust the diet and other lifestyle habits so they support your mental and physical awareness. Make sure the words you speak or write are practical, grounded, and understandable. Be down to earth and be authentic in your relationships, and send love and light to Mother Earth. That's an interesting card. Geez. Well, Capricorn, that's our reading for this month. I'm going to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's down below the screen in the About section. If you want to set an appointment with me, all of the information to do that is at the website, and that's down below in the About section. There's 2 short videos over at the website. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you guys. The others explains the sutras. They're like 5-minute long. The prayer class is 2.5 hours long. It's really comprehensive. It tells you how to format it and why you do it that way. The sutras are very simple thought forms. You put in a meditation, takes 5 minutes a day, and it enhances the clear perceptions dramatically, but little explanations over at the website. And to everybody I've met through 3 whole years of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 31 years of doing this work, I want to tell you, it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be able to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.